glorious morning. Makes me sick.
Well, almost timed that perfectly. Good morning. Ads are over. The round is over. It's fantastic. Is that everybody's points? Yes. I was like, I'll never do that again. I wasn't even trying. Wasn't even trying. Good Friday. Hello, how are you? Um, I just want to touch on very quickly. I know that The Sims is doing a live stream event today at noon Central, so 1 p.m. Eastern, all of those time zones, you know. We probably won't be watching that here because I don't know how long the live stream is going to be, and I absolutely have to leave at 2 o'clock today. I have to pick up my nephew from school. But they start at noon. I will link over the live stream from Twitch. Hello, Lynn. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part in the entire fucking little bit. But we are gonna make our Club Cutie sign today. So we have behind me this red box is full of acrylic paint, and I also have these. What are these? These are little foam rounds. Why did I choose these? Because I want it to look like a friendship bracelet. That's why. I have thoughts. So most of it is going to be like white and black. We'll have just black acrylic paint. I'm sorry if that's loud. I should have opened it before I started, but I didn't. But they're just a little, and we're going to string yarn through, probably not today, but it'll be strong. And it'll hang up where you guys can't see it because it's out of frame, but it'll hang up over top of the uranium glass. But, you guys remember making friendship bracelets. So we have, let me pull out the ones we need for our actual Club Cutie. I do have a different angle for the camera. You're not going to be stuck and looking at me like this the whole time, I swear. CLUBCUTIE. So we need that many for the actual Club Cutie word. So we have all of these left. I kind of want to put 3 beads at the front, 3 beads at the end, and these can be whatever color. We'll pick those out as a group. And then maybe 1 bead in the middle, but we could also do like a cute little heart bead or like a little paw print or something on there. So that's the plan for today. I almost put those in front of my fan, and the fan was like pulling them away, and I'm like, they are styrofoam. That seems like a not a smart thing to put in front of the fan, you know? So I'm just gonna put my little stack of styrofoam. Well, I can't put them there because I need that. And just to toot my own horn, when you guys see my desk, it actually almost always does look this clean. Thank you very much. That is all. That is all. This is not normally here. And my mouse and my desk pad is normally here. But yeah, this is what it looks like most of the time. Go me. All right, so paint colors. So yeah, this is just our little foam disc. This is a lot heavier than you think it is because it's just full of acrylic paint. But we'll need a black for all of our lettering. So I have that. But in here, turn it this way. Maybe you guys can see a little better. Not really. We have a lot of like pastel-y bright colors because again, for a friendship bracelet, if the chat is in the way, if it's a bother, let me know and I'll take it off. I just thought it might be nice to have it on screen. And you guys are gonna have to watch me wipe my nuts today. Sorry for you. But yeah, we have a lot of the brighter colors if we want to do bright. But I also have some like regular reds and blues. I personally am a huge fan of like pastel colors. So I was thinking like purple, this pretty blue, maybe green. Because imagine that. I want a green one. So that was my thought. And then we could use like this pinky purpley one for the heart. It is different from this purpley one. So I think if y'all are cool with those colors, I'm cool with those colors. Like we have gold. Thank y'all. I like that purple. I think that purple is really pretty. Oh, trying to figure out where to put things is crazy. I will say that I weighed this morning and I was 260. So like even. It's weird. I haven't seen that number since high school. But yeah, I like that purple a lot. But I think these colors here, I think those are good. I think that's a good combination of colors. This is also a really pretty color. It is different from this one. It's trying to get them. They're slightly different. One's more green and one's more blue, but we already have a green, so we'll go with the blue. This paint is darker than me. That's not a joke. I also have like a bright ass yellow. This is our Christmas ornament painting jar. So we still have like Christmas ornaments in here from not last year but the year before. Oops, sorry, I booped the mic. And this is always a family group project, so we also have little paint things. I think we're good. I'm trying to like. This is gray. I was hoping for like a silver. I know I have one. Is this it? Yes. Just to do maybe a little outlining on some things. It's nothing crazy. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I also have chalkboard paint in here. I didn't know I had that. I might grab this black because it's going to be easier to handle than this big chungus over here. I'm cool with that. All right. So if we do, we're doing a layout. We're going to do 3. They're all white, so you can't see them. And then it's like CLUB. And then we'll do 2. And then we got our QUTIE. Aha, see, this is why we lay out. I need one more. To QUTIES. There we go. So that's what we need. And then the issue is I only have room for 3 colors. And I think I would eliminate this one. We'll just use this one for like the hearts in between the club and the cutie. Or before the C and the Q. We can put the little hearts on those. But I think these are the main colors I'm going to use. These 3. Because I like them. I think that's what we're going to do. So I think we're going to do like green, blue, purple. And then the black. And then green, blue, purple again. Oh, we might do purple, blue, green. You know, just make it the same but different. My nose is always so runny, and normally you guys don't have to see me deal with it. But, you know. I don't know if it's the powder that I use to set my face. I just use the e.l.f. translucent, whatever it is, setting powder. I'm really thinking here. I am 100% open to any ideas or suggestions. And I feel like we should paint this just white, even though it's already white, because I don't know, maybe it'll smooth it out a little. I've never done this before. All right, well, we're going to just start painting our green, blue, and purple, because we know what those are going to be. I like how I try to keep these separated. Like, this is for the C. It doesn't matter. They're all just little blank discs right now. They can be whatever I want them to be. And then the question becomes, is it easier to just... I think this will be good for the black or the heart or the silver. I think the rest of these will be fine to just plop them on. We'll just plop them on there and move on. Move these over so you can see them. What are we doing this weekend, guys? I have no plans other than grocery shopping. That's my only plan ever. Sometimes not a whole lot is all you need to do. All right, let's see how much styrofoam these or how much paint these styrofoams eat. Hopefully not a lot. Hopefully not. That sounds like fun. I just can't sit for long in places like that. I'm sure that you'll be uncomfortable too a little bit with but that sounds like a lot of fun. Good morning, creative. Oh, this doesn't absorb too much paint.
Hello.
Okay. I was like, I think I set this scene up to have all of the sound alerts, so we should be good. We should be all right. My nephew is very excited to come over because my nieces and nephews never come over here. Not because they're not welcome here. I love my nibblings. They're always welcome at my house. But my house is not, he's like 8. And my house is not geared towards 8 years old. 8-year-olds. It's geared towards like 14 and older, just because like the the last kid that lived here is an old kid now. You know, she's 21. But he's very excited. So I made sure to bring up the PlayStation and the Switch, so he has the opportunity to play games if he would like to. He's super excited. He was like, "I'm gonna see your computer." I was like, "Yeah, you can't miss it. It's fucking massive in my room." I fucking knows. I should just blow it, really, but I don't want to. Oh no. Well, I hope that things get a little easier. That's good. I don't blame you. I would also go out. I would go out during my stream. Fuck me. I'm gonna scream so loud as I can when I get told. Oh, I love that stage. My other favorite stage is when the kid decides that for no reason at all, they're just gonna dead weight. It doesn't matter what they're doing, where they're at. They get upset about something and they just boop. That's my other favorite. How long do you think it would take? I turned my fan on specifically so I could see if I could dry these a little faster. That's why I did it. Yeah, I can't say that I miss that 0 to 6 year old kid stage, you know? That's some bullshit. I just don't want it to stick to the. I might be able to paint the sides. I did wear clothes I'm not super concerned about today, to be fair. Yeah, we're in our false spring. If you know, you know. We're about to get hit with cold weather again next week. So I never like. And the thing with you creative, see, I'm bouncing all over the place with my thought process. Is if you do mess up, they're gonna say, "Well, you should have known how to do that," even though like there's no way you would have known how to do that because your trainer isn't there to train you how to do it. This is a good green. It's like just the right color of like bright and not. It's good. It's called apple tart. I don't know what to do. I can only do half. We're only doing half at a time, apparently. Yeah, I know. It's because like the other thing is like they're exhausted, but the other thing is with dads, and I say this just as a general statement, right? Because they're not around their kids all day. They also don't see their kids being little assholes all day because when dad gets home, it's new and exciting, and they want to be good for dad. But like, and they don't understand. Well, I don't have a problem. I don't. They're good for me. Of course, they're good for you because you don't have to deal with their little shithead asses all fucking day. You're like a little special treat. I am here all day, every day with them. I don't know why you're so tired. Let me record my day for you. All right? That's why I'm so tired. Because from the time they wake up until the time they go to bed, they're obstinate little shitheads. That's why I'm tired. I maybe put a little too much paint on this side. I'm trying to smooth it out. Ooh, I'm sorry. I keep booping the mic. I'm sorry. It's still not dry enough. All right, we're gonna do a little rinsey rinse. I have my water, and then we're just gonna use the same brush to do the blue. Like, I will say that their job is less exhausting because mental labor is very different labor than physical labor. And I would rather be physically exhausted than mentally exhausted. And I think that's the big difference. Um, and parents who do a physical job, warehouse, fast food, construction, like those physical jobs are not nearly as demanding as a mental job. Like Mr. Quiv does sysadmin work. He has a mentally exhausting job, and I don't even like when he gets off work. I don't do ask him to do nothing for probably a good half. No, that's a lie. I do ask him to do some stuff sometimes, but typically I try to give him at least half an hour to like not be in work mode. Yes, they can use the bathroom in peace because more shake it or eat in peace or have a little snack without having to share. Because, like, I don't care what you're doing. Your kids know when you have a snack. They know. You could be outside. They haven't bothered you for 20 minutes. And the second you open that snack, all of a sudden they need you. You little, you know damn well. It's like they have little snack radar. For the most part, I think one coat of this is going to do that. No, it's a different kind of exhaustion. It's very different. Being the primary care provider for your kids is a different kind of tiring than being um, the primary like provider with finances or whatever. It's a different kind of stress. It's a different kind of frustration and exhaustion. This has to be like here, but like I keep hitting it, so I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. The sound of paint on styrofoam. I don't know if I like the way it sounds or if I don't like the way it sounds. Yeah, exactly. That kids, man, they know. They know. Nick, Nick, not for you. I need the sugar to make it through my day, you little shit. You don't need any sugar at all. And I can almost put it back together. Eh. I'm one of those people who don't like to do crafty things because I don't like my hands being dirty. It bothers me. And I don't know if that's just like because I've done food service since I was 16 or if like it's a sensory thing, but I'm not a huge fan of things on my phalanges. I'll keep checking my mic to make sure it's not picking up. I have gloves. I use them for cleaning more than anything, especially the toilets. Ugh. Listen, the only people who use those toilets are me and Quiv. Or me and Quiv. I am Quiv. Me and Mr. Quiv. You know? But like, I still don't want to touch it. It's just me, myself, and I. I'm trying to get it into these little bits of the styrofoam that are not like flat. Hello, Amy. How are you? I'm like trying to think of what to do with these extra styrofoam discs. Because I could, theoretically, when you hit 100 check-ins, because we have a few people that have those. I know, like, Sar, Creative, Eru, Lynn. I'm sure there's more, but those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. We could, like, give you a styrofoam with your name on it and, like, hang it off at the bottom. I'd have to go through and see who has 100 check-ins. I think that would be doable. I'm not going to send you a friendship bracelet, but I'll add you to mine. Should we do 2 coats? That's how it dried. I think this might be a 2-coater. It's kind of hard to pick up on the camera. You can see. We'll do all of our colors and then maybe we do a second coat. Because this is all dry now, fortunately. So we'll do our purple and let's see who all would have. I'm just curious now. Let's see who all would have a Sar.
Hello.
Vicky would. She has 222. Hello, Amy. We know Eru because she hit that yesterday. Qutie. There's a lot of people that would have it. Lynn, Creative. A lot of people are close. I'm like looking to see people like I recognize that do their check-ins. I think those are the only. I think that's what we could do. We could do it that way. Platform Twitch. And then if I do it by watch time, that'll tell me. So how to do, what do you mean the add them up thing? The dailies? Put my finger on wet paint. It weirds me out. They're not hard to do. The only person I know that has done them, she explains it really fast. Like really fast. So like you have to set up your currency, which is easy to do with Mix It Up, and then you have to set up the other little bit. But I looked up a video by Mama Tamago. That's who I found. And I put it in slow speed so I could see it. She doesn't look like she uploads anymore, which is fine. Here, I'm going to link the one. This is the one that I use to set mine up. Yeah, if you also want to set up dailies, that's the video I use to set mine up. I just go really slow. I pause it after every single. It's an add-on. It's just in commands. Yeah. I got mine from the community commands. If you use those and you just search GIF and you download it, Vicky, that's how I got mine. But I can take a screenshot of what it looks like and send it to you later if you'd like, so if you don't want to do that much work. I'm cool with that too, because it's 3 separate commands. But somebody already did the work for me. Well, if you look at the thing, the commands, that should tell you how you do it. I'm not good at like taking other people's commands and adjusting them for myself. I'm just gonna find somebody who has the command I want or ask somebody to help me do it. Okay, so I'm wrong. Valid. Close you so you don't dry out. I don't think this one's ever been. Oh, it's been used. That might be too much paint. Whew. And Mix It Up is such a solid little bot. It's a solid little tool, but it is a lot of trial and error. And if you are not technologically inclined, it can be overwhelming. Trying to figure out. Okay, so if you see Arthas in the background, I'm sure you may have just seen him dart into the room. We've got his spring. He loves that spring. And he's been chasing it up and down the hallway all morning. So if you hear something crashing in the background, it is also him crashing into closet doors, and if the camera gets knocked over, it's him. Did you bring it to me to throw, Bucko? Where is it? Where'd it go? It's not down here, buddy. I can't throw it because it's not down here. Find it. Oh, yeah, it is. It's under my foot. I'm sorry. Ready? He will play fetch. Sometimes he'll bring it right back. Sometimes he just wants you to throw it so he can chase it up and down the hallway somewhere. Oh, I got it on my pants! I have a purple dot on my pants. Good thing it's acrylic. I'll deal with it later. Yeah, you can do that all with Mix It Up. You need to have a notepad and you link that to your Mix It Up. Like my kid does, she also does toe beans, but hers are all a different color. And I know Danny has hers set up for like different kind of moths. But you have a notepad or a Word doc or whatever it is, and on every line you put a different type of thing. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, for example. And then you link that to the command. I don't have mine set up like that because y'all are just getting toe beans. They just are. But it's not, that one is also not hard to set up because I helped her set that up too. Like we could have it here, we just don't. Oh, it's on my desk too. I did bring up an entire roll of paper towels. Thank you very much for noticing. I currently don't have anything like that. Yeah, it just pulls a line. Exactly. See if I can get it off my pants. To be fair, these are not like the best leggings in the world. I got them from Walmart for $5. But I would still, they still fit, so I'd like to hold on to them for a little bit. Listen, we're all streamers. We all understand wanting the fun things and not knowing how to do it. You're good, man. I'm 100% about helping other people figure stuff out if I can help. If not, I will find somebody who can. So it's hard out there trying to figure out how to keep community involvement and retain viewership and all of that. And if we figured out a way to make that a little easier and you want it, at least me, if I figured it out, I haven't. And you want it, I will gladly send you the information. I'm sorry, my nose is just a fucking, it's a faucet over here. I'm waiting to see if he brings it over here. He's checking out the camera. He's left it. He said, it's close enough for you to throw, ma'am. These things. If you have cats, these things right here, they love them. Mine do anyway. My cats fucking love that shit. There you go. Yeah, I always try. If I figure something out, I always try and put it in the. As you can see, I don't figure a lot of stuff out, but I always try to put it in the streamer tips and tricks in the Discord. They really are cat crack. So, and a lot of what I've learned from other people, like Mama Tamago or Sarius. Did you bring it back? Yeah, he did. Sorry, I didn't think that crafting would turn into playing fetch with my cat, but here we are. All right. I think I'm going to do a full coat. So we're going to do the other side of the green. So it's all covered, and then we'll see what we look like. I'm telling you guys, doing stuff on stream is the only way I actually do things I say I'm going to do. Because I've had these for like a year and a half with this idea in mind. All right? This is a well marinated idea. Could I have done this on my own? Yeah. Was I going to? No. No, I wasn't. You guys use streamers to co-work. What you guys don't know is I use y'all to co-work. My fingers dry. Yeah. All right. There you go. That's I mean, really, I use a lot of streams just as like background noise. When I'm in the morning, I sit in Clary's stream a lot. And she'll be, chatting about whatever, and I respond to her every time, but I'm over here doing my own stuff. I never type it in chat. It's just in my head. She has no idea we're having a conversation. But we are. Fuck you, Mike. You're important, but you're also in the way. And it's like that with a lot of people. Like, Nicole and I were playing Fortnite the other day while Sar was building, and she did one of the pergolas where you use the fence to make it, and she had done a design that was very simple, but I had never done before. And both Nicole and I stopped mid game, and we're just watching this design be built. I did know there's a Sims cookbook. I think Gons does a lot of the Sims cookbook, like showing you what's in there. I have. There's also a Stardew Valley cookbook. I'm sure a lot of us know that. I have a Final Fantasy 14 cookbook. The only thing I've made out of it though is almond croissants. And I don't know if you ever tried to make croissants. That is a labor of love. If anybody ever makes you homemade croissants, they love you. Excuse me, sir. Sir, get out of there. Hello? That's not forget. Thank you. We're just gonna move these up here. Arthas thinks that is for him. Did you bring the spring back? Are you done with the spring? Where is it? I can't help you if I can't find it. Buddy. I don't know where it is. can't help. Ooh. I it's so funny. Fandoms or something else. I don't have the Lord of the Rings cookbook, but on Reddit I'm part of the Elven Food subreddit where people post pictures of like really pretty food. Uh and it's always incredible to me how creative people get with food. Like the other day somebody posted like a black sourdough bread. It wasn't burnt. They just used activated charcoal and something else to make a black loaf of sourdough bread. And it looked really pretty. It was actually a really pretty loaf of bread. I love Quincy. I think he's so fucking cool and cozy. I'm assuming you're talking about the TikToker because like that's how I know him. I'm so sorry if you guys are just randomly getting fucking banged in the ear from me smacking the mic with the end of the I almost called it a toothbrush, the paintbrush. I apologize. It happens randomly. Do it. I 100% support that decision. I won't be able to enjoy any of the food, but post pictures so I can pretend. He is. He's so cozy, so comfy. Love Quincy. These are some nice colors. Look at the way those all look together. We did good, chat. We did good. That looks like a friendship bracelet to me. It's the end of my paintbrush just smacking on the microphone. The only thing I'm worried about is the words, writing the words because my hand's gonna be a little shaky. But it's gonna take us the rest of our hour here just to paint these one coat because of drying time. So we'll start working on the words after these are done. We gotta do our club Qutie. And then for those of you who have over 100 beans, so Iru, Sar, I'm gonna post it in its own channel in Discord. We'll call you the 100 Beans Club. Just let me know. I'll have a list of some colors, and you let me know what color you want your background bead to be, and then I'll just go ahead and paint you a background bead and put your Twitch username on there, and we'll hang them off with like fishing line or something. It'll be God bless. I am so sorry. If you wear headphones, because I can hear what comes through my mic on my headphones, and it is loud. I am so sorry. I normally don't, but I think because this is styrofoam, it's probably helping it dry faster. It's kind of sucking up the extra paint. So because like this side is already dry. I'm trying to move it away from the it doesn't look like it, but that's just from me painting on my fingers holding the sides. I'm like super aware of what the paintbrush on the styrofoam sounds like, and I'm trying so hard for the mic to not pick it up. I think you do. I think I looked and you do. You have like 133. If you have them, I will at you in there. And I don't particularly care what color you choose. Like, yeah, these are all like these pretty bright pastel colors, but if you want a black bead with white lettering, go for it. You want a gold bead with pink lettering, that's fine, you know? I'm just here. I'm just existing. double check. I knew yours was gonna be purple. Listen, as much as I don't disagree with you, I do like a refried bean and a black bean. How are you, Shay? I will show all the purples I have. You guys, I'm gonna be real honest, I'm not gonna remember that. I'm not gonna Eru's purple I will remember. Teal or pink. I will, like I said, I'll throw up a channel in the Discord and we'll get them all in there. I'll put in all the colors I have. Ooh, this is not 100% dry on the side. That's okay. It's dry enough. It's dry enough. Mine would be this color green. Imagine. Actually, it might be like that tealy turquoisey green. It might be that one. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, this whole side here is not quite 100% dry, but we're doing a second coat. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. Another one. I'm always like, I know when we get close to noon that we're gonna have ads, and so I'm always like hyper vigilant. We still have 13 minutes, but Ramadan starts tonight. So if you are a streamer and you have people in your community that celebrate Ramadan, just maybe, I'm not telling you how to live your life. Maybe be aware that they fast from dawn till dusk. If you can like turn your camera off. I don't celebrate Ramadan, but I know that I eat at lunch every day on stream. I will try and be very cognizant of that and turn my camera off while I'm eating. Because it's from tonight until March 29th. There we go. This is not quite dry enough for me to want to do a second coat yet. So I'm going to leave that in the water. We're going to pull this out, let it dry, and we'll do our... Oh, my nose is so runny. I know what I'm going to do. Now you can't see me. And I'm going to mute myself so you can't hear me. I mean, you can see me, but you can't see me wiping my nose. All right, kids, ladies, and germs. The Sims is currently live on Twitch. If you want to watch their live stream, they're starting in 8 minutes. This is the link to their Twitch channel. I will not be co-streaming it today. Not because, again, I'm not interested, but because I don't know how long they're streaming for and I have to leave it too. But this is their business and hobbies expansion pack, like deep dive stream. So I have it pulled up to the side just so I can like also see what's going on. All right, you guys can sit up here. You're drying. I'm trying not to let it touch my keyboard. I'll just pop this in here. Now, I also am not sketching anything out. We're just raw dog in the thing. All right, we're just going straight in. I have 3 different sizes of paintbrush. I think I'm gonna do the middle one because if it's, if it's too wide, cool. But this one might be too wide. Like it's a wider one. So we're gonna use this one. It's just long. So if we do, again, I don't know if I should paint these white. This is where I practice I always wanted to be one of those people who did the lining on cars, the pinstriping. I think those people are so fucking cool. I just don't have hands steady enough for that. But I can pretend right here, right now, that I'm pinstriping my car. I'm not looking for perfection. It is a little messier on the sides that I personally like. Maybe that's where we use that, just to come in and clean it up a little bit. Still kind of slow. I also think it needs to be thicker. It needs to be thicker. I have extra styrofoam, so if this turns out like Dookie, we can just grab a different styrofoam ball. Right? Exactly, Amy. This might be too thick. That might be too thick. Oh my goodness, my nose. I think this is too thick. I've said that like 15 times. I also don't like how uneven it is. Maybe we just paint the other side and we ignore that this side exists. It is double-sided. It's not terrible. Maybe I should have had a pencil and sketched it out. But like, it's bold. I can see it. We're cool. That's what we're gonna do. So there's our C. How did you go offline? You just came online. Technical difficulties. $1 million company. You can't figure out how to live stream. Sorry, I'm complaining. Imagine me having something terrible to say. Okay, I don't have sound on, so that's valid. I'll let him have that. Let me get back in there. Hello? See, they're offline again for me. I'm just not allowed to watch it. They're like, ban that Qutie person. All she does is talk mad shit on her stream about us. We don't want her seeing anything. Straight line. My not so straight line. But again, nothing over here is straight. So okay. I'm like, I just want to like watch the pictures on my screen because again, I don't have the volume up. That would be too much noise for me between the sound of the music and the sound of the paintbrush scratching against my styrofoam. There's our L. Now we gotta make a U. We might grab some light, clean up some of these edges. We might not. All right. It is normal to like flounder on day one, especially when you've had support the whole time. But like, it's still, as somebody who is doing the floundering, not fun. It is on Twitch and YouTube. I have it up on Twitch. So here's a link to their Twitch page. That's where I'm currently. That's where I currently have it pulled up. No problem. I know that we're all deep down inside. We're just here to see and watch The Sims. Me painting on styrofoam is just just a break from the usual. Gives you the chance to do what you need to do as far as co-working. And if we're all fixated on them, then we don't have to worry about how shit my U looks, you know? Yeah, shit also looks just fine. That's fine. There's our U. It also gives you somebody to watch when ads start here in about 3.5 minutes. Okay, let's get this. Very nice. One of the nurses on my bariatric team is a simmer. And when I told her I streamed The Sims, she thought that was the coolest shit ever. She still has no idea what my channel name is because like, professional and personal boundaries or whatever. And I can respect that. I wasn't gonna offer it to her if she didn't ask. But she's always, every time we talk, she brings up The Sims. Every time. It's so funny. I made a new save file. I built this thing. She'll show me little pictures of her builds on her phone. She doesn't have anybody to share it with, so she shares it with me, and I'll allow it. All right. We got to make the rest of the bee. This has to go all the way up here. That'd be a solid fucking P. That looks great as a P. I'm gonna fuck this one all up, just so you know. Just so you know. Don't get used to how nice that looks, because boy, oh boy, is it about to not. Damn, why couldn't we have a P in our name? Picking this up here. Picking up here. All of these little holes, man. Maybe I should have painted white first, just so it wasn't so... Oh no! Hopefully it's contained. I do not have a P in my government name. All right, ads are going to start in a minute. I'm going to finish this B. We'll throw up Gartic because that's what we're playing today. But if nobody plays because we're all hanging out with The Sims, that's absolutely understandable. And when we come back, I will, as usual, be painting and eating my lunch. As soon as I finish this bee up, I will switch screens. Please hold. All right. There's our bee. It doesn't look terrible. I think this bottom part just needs a little more like of a bump out just because of where the holes are in this. That helped a little. That helped a little. All right. There's that. All right. Switch screens. All of that jazz. We'll be right back. wonder if they wanted something like chamomile or lavender tea. It's not that I don't trust The Sims to not, to only be an hour and a half long, but everybody knows with streams that things happen and sometimes they do have to go over, sometimes you have to go under. And I just want to make sure that I am cool to go. As much as I love you guys and I love The Sims, my nephew is smidge more important. Just like that much. Just a little bit. I would never want to be left waiting at a school to be picked up. All right. Ooh, that was rough. That was rough. That's gonna be rough. This queue is gonna. Let's see if we can fix this out. We'll make that where the bloop goes. I don't think I'm quieter, but it's always a possibility. I'm trying to eat and talk and not get hiccups, and I don't know why. I'm trying to do any of those things. I haven't touched anything. My gain is the same. The mic is the same. I did have to reset up on my filters today because I noticed none of them are on. They had all gotten deleted. They haven't been on since I moved to the new computer. Gotta be more careful while I put my fingies. I'm gonna have little paint marks everywhere. Okay. I need this to be a bigger hue. So let me see if I can make this thicker in the places I want it without getting too thick in places I don't. Is it that the story of everybody's life? Where can I add some thickness without putting it other places, Y'all figure that out, let me know. I do think my hands are not as shaky as I anticipated today. And new medicine, Rip around. See, that sucks. That sucks. And I'm so glad that I didn't base my entire stream today based on what they were doing. Because that would mean they have to be direct. And people like to play games and they want you to figure out what they want for them. Maybe they don't know what they want. Maybe they have an idea of what they want. So and so is out for 2 weeks. Hello, Miss Ava. How are you? What are you doing, little ma'am? I feel you under there. I'm gonna make this part appear thicker. Yeah, but the real question is, why are they letting Eru know that they're out? Exactly. Why are they letting Eru know that they're out for 2 weeks? What do they need? That they should have said, hey, so and so maybe is going to be out for 2 weeks. Can you assist with blah, blah, blah? But instead, they expect her to magically know. Yeah, they expect her to magically know that because so and so is out, they expect whatever. I'll say most people are pretty direct with me because I'm real good at playing stupid. I'm a huge proponent of malicious compliance. Oh, so and so's gonna be out. Cool, 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 cool. Thanks for letting me know. And that would be the end of the conversation. There's our cue. Until somebody was like, but like, we need you to do da 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 da. Oh, you could have said that when you told me they were out. I'm not a mind reader. It's not even part of my job description. I think neurotypical people like to have connection, and I'm not saying neurospicy people don't. I think the need for connection in neurospicy people is different because they know what they need from that connection. Neurotypical people, I don't think they know what they need from themselves, let alone anybody else. We need to make another you. I won't say I talk in riddles. I will say that depending on who I'm talking to, I do play the game of politeness before I get into the nitty gritty of what I want. Yeah. This shouldn't take this much concentration. I'm literally just painting on styrofoam. I think I just want it to look nice, you know? I'm so glad I'm not the only one that just needs to go off on a tangent occasionally. Like, I'm all ears. Well, I'm all eyes, I guess, because I'm reading. I'm glad I put chat on screen. It's hard to see. I should have put something behind it, to be fair, but I wasn't sure if we was gonna keep it up. A good you. That was a good you right there. It was a good paint stroke. I think I need to make this just a little more like that. And then we need to make this bottom a little thicker. There we go. There's our Q and our U. Now we just need a TIE. I just need another tissue. It's just like people trying to be polite, right? That's people want to, oh, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, I ran a half marathon. What'd you do this weekend? Clean out my garage. Cool, 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 cool. Like, what else? We've now discussed what we've done this weekend. Did you really want to talk about something, or are we like actually done? Nah. No, because like I'm also selfish, and I don't want to just talk about you in the conversation. I want to talk about me. I'm gonna tell you what I did. If you want to tell me what you did, you're gonna listen to what I did. Son of a bitch. That's how I feel about it. My nose is still running. You're absolutely valid. Absolutely valid, Amy. Trent, you're. I like. I genuinely like hearing what you guys do over the weekend. I tell you guys all the time, I'm nosy and I live vicariously through you. That is not a joke. I'm so serious about that. The only time I don't particularly enjoy a conversation is when it comes and when it gets to the oppression Olympics. That's the one thing that I can't stand. Quit trying to one up me. I had a bad day. And don't come in here and try to invalidate my bad day because your bad day was so much worse. We can both have a bad day. All right? That's the one time in a conversation I check out real quick. That's when I'll be like, all right, cool. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Gotta go bye. Because I'm not interested in seeing who had the worst day and why. I'm gonna have to thicken that out because I had a little errant hair, a little errant brush hair. No, I'm not trying to get you to ask what I did this weekend because I do the same thing every weekend. I go to the grocery store. I might go antiquing. That's funny. I sit at my house. That's what I do on the weekends. I didn't even realize they went down again, honestly. That's got to be frustrating for them, right? Because like they're a business. They block this time out of their day to get this done, and then for the power to go out, it's got to be frustrating on their end. Like my power goes out, I'm just like, nope, see you guys tomorrow. Adios. Yeah, I'm sure those people would like to go to bed or eat dinner or spend time with their families. Streams are hard. You never know what's going to happen. You could have everything set up perfectly. One thing, your internet goes out, the power goes off. Is it the taste of their bacon chapstick? Because pugs like bacon bites, bacon bits. I don't have dogs, so I don't know what the treat name is. I just know it's bacon. Bacon strips, is that what it is? I just know it's bacon scented. I don't even know if it's bacon flavored. I know enough about dogs that I don't get close enough to be kissed by them. I don't like it. I'm not a pet kiss lover. I'm just a cold-hearted human. Sorry. No pet kisses for me. You guys can't see the purple. Who is this? Arthas. Okay. Maybe I could have been a pin streamer, a pin striker, pin striper. The people who put pinstripes on cars. Maybe I could have done that. There's something very calming and almost meditative about just drawing a straight or a curvy line on a thing. Listen, my cats are all very, very different. Ava is a licker. She wants to love on you. She wants to lick your face. No, thank you. No, thank you. Isla only wants to be held when she wants to be held, and there better not be a ceiling fan on. She's terrified of them. Absolutely terrified. If she thinks it's a ceiling fan, she's out. Arthas doesn't want to be held, but he wants, when you're sitting, he wants to be able to sit on you. And Aries is just a big old baby. He wants all of the things. He wants all the love that he can get. Hear about the artist who only painted fish? His secret was to draw everything in scale. I knew that was going to be part of the joke. I just wasn't sure how we were going to fit it in there. You guys, speaking of painting and scale, I don't know why that reminded me of this, but do you guys remember when you were in art class and you had have to do a picture, but you'd have to take like a big picture and make it smaller, or a small picture and make it bigger, and you had to do like the grid and like do all of that stuff? Because I hated those. car shows are cool. I like one of my first jobs. I liked those though. I liked them. Um, why does my chat do that? It'll like I like dark class because I could fuck around and then say, "Oh, it's just part of my creative process." So for real, I any opportunity. Don't be me, all right. Any opportunity I had, the grid. Any opportunity I had to fuck around in school, I did it. I was not a good student. I don't know why my school tolerated me like they did. One of them didn't. I was kicked out of one. I draw my coloring books. My art now is mainly fiber art. I do a lot of crochet. And depending on how we feel about this just crafting stream today, we can do more in the future. We're just trying it out. I know like it's my stream, I can do what I want, but like, you guys show up. I don't want to be doing shit you don't want to see. Nobody wants to do that. And then we'll have to do the other side of these club cuties. This brush has seen better days for sure. It is absolutely like railed. Oh no, you're good. I love the pinstriper artists. There's like I said, there's just something so meditative and methodical and calming about okay, earbud, that's cool. About doing it and watching other people do it. It's almost trance like. It's different cultures. Although to be fair, Twitch's Sims chat is also fucking vile sometimes. Because as much as we all love the game, we hate the company. There's our beat. I'm sorry, I sniffed right into the mic. All right. I think we'll do heart, paw print, heart. I could do heart, frog butt, heart. I just don't know how to draw a frog butt. And the frog butt would be like an inside joke. That would be our own little inside joke. Should we do a frog butt? So we'll have our pink hearts and our frog butt. And maybe we do a metallic background. I don't know. I don't know what to do. If we're going to do this, should we just do another green, blue, purple? Hello, Karen. Again, welcome back. Only for you. Listen, I didn't say I was good at this. This also needs to like come down more. There we go. Is that better? I'm not being like an asshole when I ask that question. Is that better? Criticize away. This is like it's a me project, but this is also a group project because this is our sign, baby. This is Club Cutie sign. It has to look both amazing and ridiculous. Are they still really BRBing? That's funny. I can't. Yeah, I can't hear the thing. I owe you guys a lot more than you want to admit. Because again, wouldn't be here if y'all weren't. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I do have enough. I would have just enough to do patootie. I would have just enough, and I don't know if I want to, for being real. Oh, no, we're not, because you're going to have, once you hit 100, you're going to have your name on one. So, Lynn, you will have your name on one of these. I'll set up a Discord channel. You can tell me what color you want it painted, because I have a box full of acrylic paint, and then you'll have your name on here. All right. I know I want the heart kind of in the middle. You've been here enough. If you've checked in 100 times, at least, you could have your name on a piece of styrofoam. It's the least I could do, you know? Exactly. I'm trying to think of how I want to like really lay this out, because it's going to be these and then these. Where's my other U? Get out of my way for a second. Paintbrushes. And then it's going to be this. Who's texting me right now? I'm busy. And it's going to be this, right? So that is, so whatever goes in the middle here. It depends on what time, because I'm not leaving any earlier than 2 o'clock from my house, ma'am. Oh, well, all right then. That sucks for them. Maybe we just do two. Maybe we just do frog butt heart. I just like things to be symmetrical and even. So I like the idea of 3. Yeah, I'm really glad that we didn't plan our entire day around that, because I would be disappointed. I like the heart in the middle. Maybe we do cat paw frog butt. Maybe that's what we do. And we could do, I don't want them to be white. I don't want them to be black. These are my colors here. We have pool blue, which is a lighter blue. I really like this ocean breeze color. It's kind of an in-between. Unfortunate. But I also don't want to add another color. See, I have multiple purples, Eru, so you would just have to let me know what color purple you want when we get there. I might do silver. We'll do silver for these. And then we'll draw our stuff on them. These are all dry, so I can shove them out of my way here. Silva. Ava, you're not getting my tuna. I love you so much. You're so bossy, though. It is interesting that All right. That their stream is still up. Silva. I'm interested to see when they reschedule it to because they've got a week before the expansion drops. Ooh, that could be interesting. This is definitely going to need two coats because it lets a lot of that white through. Okay, light on light, not so great. Oh, sorry. Like you can really see through. You can hear my phone. I'm sorry. It's my sister-in-law. She's trying to coordinate with picking up my nephew and picking up my brother's glasses. Like, ma'am, I told you. I told you my schedule for the day. They'll never do it. Holy. Uh, 250. Oh. Okay. If I'm quieter, it comes out on the 6th. So it's like Thursday, I thought. Sorry, she's like, no, it's not a week, please. God bless you. Yeah, it comes out Thursday. It looks good though. Like it's shiny. It's shiny. Well, they're gonna have to patch Tuesday because they accidentally put in that fucking business and hobbies, like that thing specific for the pack, where you can divide up houses and stuff into employee only and stuff. Personally, I feel like they should just leave it in. Because like what if I don't want business and hobbies, right? But I have get to work or cats and dogs and I want to distinguish this part of the vet clinic as employees only. I'm just I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, that's what our heart and our cat butt's gonna be on. And our frog butt, not our cat butt. Although a cat butt would be really easy to draw. You just do a little asterisk. I've never done a pet cafe. I maybe we will when we get to Brindleton Bay. Or really anywhere because just because it's the cats and dogs world doesn't mean it has to. If you guys have ideas for builds for the save file, throw them at me. They're all on the gallery, so you guys can download and use them. There's some things I have specific ideas for. Other things I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it intentionally. At least he's polite enough to say excuse me. Because in my house, we just look at each other and laugh. I was gonna leave them white. Because on a friendship bracelet they're white, but we could paint them. At least all the friendship bracelets I've seen, they're white. Should we paint them? I'm down. No, no, that's absolutely valid. Again, it's just me and Mr. Quiv, so like, you know, it is what it is. It's like my sister-in-law is big on instilling her kids with politeness. Whenever we drop something off, she makes sure they say thank you several times or whatever. And I love turning that shit back on her because like she'll ask her kids to do something, but she'll be like, "Hey, go do this real quick," and I'll just wait, and she won't say anything, and I'm like, "Please and thank you. They are the magic words." She hates that I do that shit, but like, you make your kids say please and thank you. You can say it to your kids, some bitch. All right. Second coating these other colors. Like, I don't think it'll need much for a second coat. You can just see, like, there's some white parts sticking through in certain spots after one coat. So we're going to do a second coat. I'm sorry that this camera keeps getting blurry. I might leave this set up, though. We might have a hand cam. I know you guys playing Fortnite. Excuse me. I need you out of my way. You guys can see my panic smash finger button nonsense when I play Fortnite. We could leave this camera for that. He's just trying to educate you, Mom. I always threw my kid in their room. If you don't know how to act, you can just be in your room. I guess it depends on what it's for. You know? What time is it? Oh, 12:40. I'm like, I have to pee. It must be about time. And then I saw the 40, but I couldn't see the number before. I was like, there's no way it's already 1:40. Ain't no way that I've been doing this for 2 hours. This one feels pretty good. This one is like a more compact styrofoam than this one. Just do what they do to you. Sigh and roll your eyes. Are we done yet? At least that's what my kid would do. Let's put some headphones in. Just put some headphones in. Tell them your favorite show is on. Exactly. Who is beating my leg up? Oh, it's Isla. I can't pick you guys up today. I'm covered in paint. I'm sorry. All right. Second coat of green, blue. Well, then, who else is on that I can pull up to support? You can. You're just a better parent than me. You could do it. You're just kinder to your children. Don't get me wrong. I love my kid, but we have a very different dynamic than most parent kids because if I would have birthed her, I would have birthed her at 16. And I'm not knocking that at all, but were very much we acted very much more like sisters than we did parent child because I didn't know what to do, you know. Getting a kid when they're like 4 is such a different experience than getting one when they pop out, you know. You should have always say what you say, what you wanna say. It's a whole song about it. And let the words fall out. That's fair. That's fair. I can respect it. And on that second coda, blue. I'm dying. Just so you guys know, I'm slowly but surely dying. My nose needs to stop running. I bet you if I took my septum out, it would stop running, but I also don't want to. You know? That sucks. And I'm sorry for that. But there are going to be other people that care that are going to be there. And I know it's not the one that he wants, but he'll realize later. Just because one person wasn't there doesn't mean other people weren't. I'm like getting mad at myself for booping the mic, and it's my own damn fault, you know? All right, time for the purple. And then we'll do silver, and then we'll just wash, rinse, repeat, you know? I might have to change my water out at break. Maybe. Here's the question. Are we going to be finished this today? Do you think we're going to finish that today? It's hard. It's a hard thing to come to terms with. I did have to deal with that with my kid. The involvement, how much involvement they were going to have. It's hard. And it's hard for them and it's hard for you and it doesn't matter how supportive you are, it still hurts. My kid held on to hope for years for her biological mom. I think she gave up probably. I don't think she gave up on that until like 2 years ago. So this is also a nice like styrofoam. Like it's pretty compact. It's pretty nice. Never in my life did I think I would be complimenting a styrofoam puck and its compactedness. But here we are. It's a good styrofoam puck. I don't know where to put this for the camera. Right? I don't know how this camera works. Because, like, I don't know. I'm sorry. 27 is nice, but mine are 32. I have three 32-inch monitors. Because I'm spoiled. Same, Vicky. If you need an ear. Sometimes my door to my DMs is closed. It just depends on the day. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, but that's not because of you. It's because of me. And just because it says I'm not online, it's probably a lie. I probably am online. I just don't ever show it. Because then, if I am having a rough day, I can be like, "Oh, I wasn't online. I didn't see that." No. That's fair. I mean, my setup right now looks insane. I literally feel like I'm a security guard. I feel I feel like an evil genius with my setup. I shouldn't, but I do. You guys can. Oh no, you can't see really any of my monitors. My face is in the way. But I have a monitor here and then two stacked. My two 32s are stacked here, and this is a vertical, horizontal, a horizontal. Nope, it's a vertical 32. This is listen. I wanted a big old fucking setup. All right, I wanted my game monitors here, and then my OBS monitors up here, and then my this is where you guys normally sit for chat, but because I'm not playing a game, you guys are right in front of me. Yeah, my vertical. But I have my game here, and then my Gartic, and then Discord. I'll sit here on this one. So, all right, let's redo our silver. Man, I just like having the ability to see all of my things at once, if we're being honest. Son of a bitch. This sorry, I'm trying to finish my tuna. I'm getting puppy dog eyes for my cat. I only had two. And I kept going back and forth on getting a third. I'm not gonna lie about it. And finally I looked at Mr. Cliff the other day and I was like, I think I want that third one. I do think I want that third one. And now my setup is better than his. For the first time ever, I have a better setup than him. It probably won't last long. But yeah. Maybe you should do something nefarious. Maybe that's what you need to do. Yeah. When given the option, do the nefarious things. Not illegal. Don't do the illegal things unless you know you're not going to get caught. And if you're going to do anything illegal, only do one illegal thing at a time. All right? Don't compound your charges. If you're going to speed, wear your seatbelt. You have a good lunch, Vicky. The silver looks a lot better on camera than it does on this puck. But maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it does look fine on the puck. You know? What time is it? 1 o'clock. I might be able to get all of these painted today. Because this is almost done. These will be almost done. And I just got to do the other side for these letters. And then we just got to... I will string them together off stream, though. I've never heard of meld before. And I'll be honest, OBS isn't terrible to use. It is a little more complicated than like Streamlabs, but I've been using OBS since I started streaming, so yeah, I like OBS. But you've got to use the software that works best for you. And if that's Meld, then it's Meld. If it's Streamlabs, it's Streamlabs. I don't know what other kind of broadcasting services are out there. I'm just familiar. Those are the only two I've ever been familiar with. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS is very resource heavy. If you're streaming and you're using Google Chrome as your browser, that is also very resource heavy. So maybe find a different browser for that. But yeah, I use Brave browser. We've had that discussion. Opera is good. I hear Firefox is pretty good. I don't know. I've never used Firefox. I've used Firefox, but it has been years. And I don't know why I think of Opera and I think it is an Apple product because Safari is the Apple browser. But in my head, Opera is just a boop. I just need a little boop. There we go. All right. I don't know how to do any of that shit. The only limiters I know how to set up are the ones on my mic. Yeah, I don't know why in my head it is an Apple browser. Sorry about that, but it is because I know like Safari is. Yeah. See, I won't use Edge. Fuck Edge. Fuck you, Microsoft Edge. Nobody likes you. Um, but I just use Brave browser, and Brave uses Chrome, but it doesn't take up as many resources. It has a built-in ad block, so that's why I use it. All right. So what do we need to do? We need to do one more. We gotta do this side on all of these. That was not 100% dry yet. Go me. Okay, I'll wait to flip you guys over. My bad. These are dry though. My water is so gross. All right. Just gonna leave her car unlocked. See, I've gotta start being more active on other social media platforms. Cause like I have a TikTok, I don't really post to it anymore because they're still going on and on about this ban. Cause now it's supposed to take place in March and yada yada yada. And I just probably should be utilizing it, but I'm afraid of like building up any sort of anything just for them to turn around and take it. Like it just feels like a waste of my time, but it's not. It's not a waste of your time, especially if you get one thing from it. Um, I don't use Instagram or Facebook. I have accounts, but I don't like I don't like the companies. I obviously am not using Twitter. Fuck them. So yeah, and they did just add Instagram integration to Twitch, so you can now do your you can go straight to your reels with your TikTok or your Twitch clips. So if you're a streamer and you didn't know that, you can now you can now do that. I have a Blue Sky account. I have yet to post a single fucking thing on Blue Sky. I think I'm the one that was telling y'all about Blue Sky. But I have an account. I'm not good. I need like somebody just to do social media, but I can't afford to pay anybody, so I don't, because I feel like if you're doing the labor, you should be paid. Yeah, I've gotten better about posting my schedule on Twitch because I didn't used to do that for a while. And then somebody in here asked me about it one day. I can't remember who it was. They said they checked my Twitch schedule and didn't know I was because I didn't update it. So now I try to be cognizant of that and update my Twitch schedule uh when I post it in my Discord, but I think my thing is I don't want to be that person that only posts about their Twitch stuff, but like I also want to keep my personal stuff kind of separated as much as possible. Not because like I don't want people to know anything about me, but like I'm I live in a very small town and I'm very concerned about, you know, the wrong people finding out the right information. All right, so we're done with the green. The green is done. Now we're going to move on to our blue, and then our blue will be done. Ads are going to start in 2 minutes. And during ads, again, oh my gosh, these are like hard to open. Just because my hands don't have the strength. My hands don't have the strength. I don't have mooses. No mooses up here. We do have mountain lions. I don't think we have grizzly bears. We have wolves and coyotes. I know there's grizzly bears further north. I think that's the other thing because like you get this thing built up in your mind that like I haven't posted anything over there, so my first post has to be like a banger post, I have to but like it doesn't. It doesn't have to be that. All right, ads are going to start in a minute. I'm going to finish the other one of these. I've got styrofoam on my fingers. And then I'll throw Bartik up. But we're going to finish this blue one here too. Because it's not going to take much. The second coat's much easier than the first coat. Like, look at that. Already done. Bing, bang, boom, baby. Yeah, you know how to start deep. I just feel, I don't know. I still have that you're a streamer, that's a silly thing to do stigma, and that's a silly thing to think because I've been here for 2 years. I've been streaming for 2 years. It's not silly because I do it every fucking day. Like you're just a loser who doesn't understand. Loser. Um, it is a real job. I don't treat it like a real job. I should. I should. I'm going. I'm going. Sorry, had to go potty and change my water and all of that stuff. All right, purple we have to do. We have to do purple, and then I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end at like probably like 20 minutes because I gotta clean my car a little bit. Oh shit, this is the wrong side. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's fine. We're just gonna scrape it off. There we go. See? Problem solved. You guys didn't see that. It's fine. We'll leave that like this. It's fine. Exactly. Nothing happened. I can't believe it's Friday. I feel like this week went by so fast. I just want to make sure my edges are good. Like this one was also a pretty solid like piece of styrofoam, so I'm not worried about that one. I'll do this, and then we just finish up our silver. And it looks like my project this weekend is going to be to finish the other side of these letters. Because I'm thinking maybe I hang it off of here, off of this. It's still not super visible, but it's more visible. My only concern with hanging it there is my damn cats. They're little menaces to society, as we all know. I've never hidden that. No, I feel you. January was the longest year of my life. I've never experienced a longer year in my entire life, and it was just the first month of it. All right, purple is done. Now we just have our silver to do. I'm like trying to figure out how I want to set this space up. This I'm not worried about. This can go on the floor. So I need to move stuff out of my way. I'm running out of space. Okay, we'll put that there. Do this. So there's a little weight. Move these all over here. And then probably another one of those.
Went to the fridge to get a snack and,
It's me!
Jessica!
Jessica! I'm in here!
How are you, Jess? How are you doing? I'm gonna move these over here. We're making our Club Cutie sign. What do you mean? You came into me reorganizing things so I have room. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, get used to art streams. We're gonna do them more often. Arts and crafts with Quiv. I don't know. I'm done with these colors, so I can get rid of them. Although I might keep the green. Holy. That's a long time. That's a long time to be asleep. It is aggressive arts and crafts. All right, silver. Speed running. Okay, dear Mike. a love-hate relationship. Well, next time we plan an arts and crafts stream, maybe you will have the time and energy. I know that, you're probably getting close. You probably won't, though. I was about to say, you probably won't have time or energy for probably the next 18 years. So, you know, but maybe. We'll just have to do crafts for your new space in the nursery. Yeah, boy. We can do kid-friendly crafts. My favorite kid-friendly, here's a good one for you. It's a Christmas craft. My favorite kid-friendly craft is you take your kids and you get their fingerprints and you put them on a piece of paper and whatever orientation you want, different colors. And then you draw a string in between each one and you turn them into little Christmas lights. So they made little Christmas lights with their fingerprints. And it's a cute little memento for you because it's their fingerprints and they just have fun getting their fingers messy. That's my favorite kids craft. I like the ones that are more compact. They make this way easier. This dried pretty good, if I'm being honest. The silver dried pretty nice. Nice. I will be going nowhere for Christmas this year. We're looking at going to Florida maybe in July for a couple of weeks. Uh, I'm not sure what the plan is on that. It just depends on when Mr. Quid can get off work. And I'm not sure that I will be streaming there because it will not be my space, nor will it be a hotel. It's gonna be it's my sister-in-law's family's house. So yeah, Thanksgiving turkeys out of handprints is a cute one too. Or making reindeer faces out of footprints. You turn their little toesies into antlers. I'm trying to dry this. There's not a huge layer of paint on it, but there's enough. My Ian and the kid were relatively close in age. I mean, there's an age gap there of like 5 or 6 years. But they hung out all the time. As Ian got older, he hated it, but now they play games and shit together. I don't think there was anybody around that was like my kid's age that I would have been like, yeah, cool, you guys can hang out all the time. There was one until we moved. When we moved, she couldn't hang out with her anymore, obviously. She was a good kid. Those two are like oil and water sometimes. They crack me up. But it's very much I can hit my brother, but you can't hit my brother kind of relationship. Like those two will dog on each other all fucking day. But the second somebody else comes in to do it, they're like, hey, 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 can't be doing that shit. They're funny. All right, silver is done. It was done kind of hastily, if we're being honest, but it is done. All right. These can be put away, I think. Okay, yeah, those can be put away. I'm going to start to wrap up here. Not because I don't want to. I'm making you know what a friendship bracelet friendship bracelet looks like. So we're gonna have like, you know, a friendship bracelet where it's like this, and then we'll have them thrown together with a U and a B. So it'll say Club Qutie on these, and then we have our things. Oh no, they're cut styrofoam. They look like this. Pull it back up. It's these. Mr. Quib found them on Amazon. That's what we have. And I've had these for like a year and a half. So if you're curious, that's what they are. And then with these extra ones, I'll have to order more. If you have 100 or more check-ins, you'll be able to pick your color, and we'll string them off the bottom of them with your username on them. Because again, I've been sitting on this idea for a really long time. A really long time. So this one is gonna have a heart. This one's gonna have a heart. And then this one we're gonna do a frog butt. I'll have to find a stencil, I think. And then this one we're gonna have a little cat paw. Listen, if that's what you guys want, if frog butts are your thing, I can live. I can rock the frog butt. It's a community project, not a quick project. Alright, how bad did I fuck up my desk? Hey, not bad. What are you? Yes. My frog butt is not animated because I wanted to make sure everybody could use it. But we do have a frog butt emote thanks to Jess. There it is. I'm probably gonna message you, Jess, or you, Vicky, this weekend about merch ideas. I need an artiste, so we got to talk about cost, and we got to make sure whatever we come up with is copyright free, like it's OG stuff, because I'm not about to get hit with a copyright. So don't mind me. I'm just putting my desk back together. You can sit there for now. Don't. You guys will see what my desk normally looks like. Ta-da! That's it. That's the big transformation. That's it. All right. We're gonna leave a little early because I gotta, like I said, I gotta clean out my car, and I gotta run to my sister-in-law to pick up my brother's glasses before I pick up her kid. It's a whole thing. Where do we want? Not stream goals. Maybe networking. No. I'm gonna have to do like a community tab so I can get some stuff in there for different channels. But yes, let's go find somewhere to hang out. Did I close that? No, I didn't. Have we gone to see Raina recently? I think we talked about it yesterday, but I don't think we actually went. Okay, let me swap these around, please. This is... You guys need to go over here. And then you guys need to come up here. And I need to be able to see who else is on. I'm dying. Okay. I've said that like 15 times. Hello, good sir. I always cover my cameras as soon as possible. I'm afraid of somebody spying on me and seeing my phalanges. You know? Who's on? Who are you? I hope you have a good weekend. I hope that baby shower is fantastic. Let's go say hi to Raina. We know her, we love her. At least I do. If you guys don't, you're missing out. All right? That's where we're going to go. Grab your raid messages. The first one with the dancing dinosaurs, anybody can use, sub, not subbed, whatever floats your boat. Dinosaurs is for you. The second 2 raid messages, however, are just for subs because Twitch is a baby back bitch and won't let followers use follower-only emotes in other people's chats unless they're subbed. That's how I feel about that. So grab your raid messages. Let me set it up. We may have already gone to raid today or this week, but we're going again. You all have the best weekend. I hope that you get up or you're able to go out and enjoy some nice weather, do all of the things. But also remember to take care of yourself and then take care of everybody else. I love you. I will see you guys on Monday. Remember, next week is going to be a little weird. We're streaming Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. I will not be here Wednesday or Thursday. And I'll have all of that on the schedule as well. He found his spring again. Did you see him? I was like, what is that noise? He found his spring again. But yeah, you guys, you have the best weekend. I will see you on Monday if I don't see you in somebody else's stream. And I will, that's all I got. I'm just going to keep saying I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.